Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I wanted to show you something kind of neat came in. This isn't a money project. This is just something I'm doing just to help a friend. But he works for the Portland Narrow Gauge Railroad, which is a non-profit. And I don't know if you'd call this a bolster or what you'd call it, but it's broke. But it's pretty neat. When I got sandblasting it, BS&R, or BNSR, I guess you'd call it. And that's Bridgeton and Saco River Railroad, which there are a few videos, I think way back when we was driving the Jeep around and we got onto narrow gauge, certain places. That was the Bridgeton and Saco River. So anyway, it was just a narrow gauge and it went along, and this is one of the original cars that they're working on into Portland, actually completely redoing it. They're right down to the frame, and this piece here was broke. So I'm gonna do a little welding. It's not really a structural piece, it's more just to hold the stuff in line where it belongs. But we'll get it welded. I'm gonna actually, I asked him if I could put a little extra weld in here, and he said yes. As you can see, the area right there where the weld is, or where the casting originally was, is less than 1/8 of an inch. It's only about a 1/16 down here. I guess I should have had my mask on earlier. I just cleaned up a pile here. Well, I'll show you the bags. How much glass beads I just picked up off the floor. Jesus. There's about 30 to 40 pounds in each one of them bags of that light flour that you see. I changed my medium in the glass bead cabinet yesterday, and I'll just go on to say it was a shit show, but I got it done. So I got some stuff here that didn't want to come out with a sandblaster. I don't know what it is. If that's, I don't know. That might actually be a sand pocket, but I'm going to get the needle scale and pound on that for a little bit, see if I can't jar it loose, and then we'll do some grinding. I'll bring you back when I get it all prepped, show you what we got to work with. Well, everybody, plan B. There is no water leaking. Good. There is actually a slug of air right here. I just turned the water on, and it'll push a slug of air right in here, be about, not very much, but it's enough that this won't break. So as long as we don't see any water here or leaking around the valve, we're good. It'll hold that slug of air there. Because this greenhouse will not be heated for at least a month and a half, so it will freeze a lot of times. This one here does not have water to it yet. That one we can control in the number 2. And now we'll go in here and check number 2 and see if there's any leaks. So I thought I was going to do some welding on that railroad part, but we've missed the morning by the time the furnace guys got done, and I had somebody actually visiting, and so yeah, I don't know if that's actually leaking or if it's just sweating. It's so humid in here. I'll wipe that off and see what it feels like.
Proudly serves 10 counties in the state of Maine. So now is a great time to explore our awesome rewards checking account and flexible low.
Yeah, it's still leaking.
Your deposit a year ago stays in Maine. It supports our members and our local businesses. We're committed to community.
I don't know what the deal is here. I might have to change that.
That's why we want you to begin experiencing better banking. So become a member today.
Well, that's about as tight as you can go. Huh.
I use secret whole body deodorant because more than just
I don't know exactly where it's leaking.
Can I use it when my rod wraps under my... Oh, yeah. And what about down there? You know, my... Totally. 4 hours.
Don't know.
Recommended. So I tried it, and now I get 72 hours of freshness from my kids. Too much. Ooh, I love that it's a spray. Me too.
Don't know. I'll have to deal with that later, but it's good enough. So Anyway, number one, we'll go check that out. Let's see what we get out of here. Beautiful. Hard to see if they're coming. Tray after tray after tray after tray after tray after tray. And we've made one trip with a pickup. And some of this stuff you can see is just popping, just starting. So, yeah, things are going good. Germinating's happening fast. One right there needs to be uncovered, just popping. The bullseye red is germinated since this morning.
Yeah, that's why it wasn't up.
Yeah, she's up now. So, anyway. Yeah, stuff's going crazy this year. That one there is just starting to pop. She'll have to uncover this one in a few minutes. So, this is a little warmer than what it is usually in the house. You can see it's 80 degrees. It goes down to about 70 in the morning. So it's a little warm out here. A little more so than what we like, but it's hard to regulate. Wood stove's pretty big. So, anyway, yeah, we're going to keep lugging. So this is the first day of hauling out. We've got 22 trays we just brought out. We've got a couple more that have started up, but they're not quite enough to take out of the heat yet. And yeah, some of those there, about another, probably Monday we'll start transplanting. Maybe before. No, these here are big enough. It's up to Carol. Once we start transplanting, we won't be able to shut the greenhouse down at night. Because the next couple, 3 nights, we'll put all the stuff on this rack, roll it in there at night with a wood fire, shut the garage door down, and we don't have to heat this whole mess, which costs 20 bucks a night or better. So it's worth not transplanting for a couple of days if we can hold it off. Yeah, we got all the plants carried out to the greenhouse, and the munchkins are out here. About 34, 35 degrees out here, so plenty warm for the dogs. They raise heck out here. Get right, Mox. She's a happy dog. So anyway, that bare spot up there on that roof, or up on the roof, on the gable end, we're gonna fix that here in just a minute. Our old sign, the weather got to it after about 9-10 years. So we're gonna put her up there. So this is what goes up there. We had it redone. They used our same PVC backing, and so we got our same holes all left over. Muddy River Signs did it. Did an excellent job. He did a good job in the other one too, but after about 9-10 years, the weather got the best of it. So anyway, let's go put this up. Carol's gonna get in the tractor here. She's gonna go up. Old hydraulics are cold, a little shaky, but I think we'll make it all right. She's going up slow, she always does. Fine by me. I gotta shut this off so we can come ahead. I'll preload a screw or two. Go on up and see if we can find that hole right there. This PVC is pretty tight, hard to go through with your fingers, but at least they're in here. I don't have a magnetic holder, so I'm gonna have to put you away. I'll show it to you after I get it up. So my best laid plans are foiled. I got the bit in the end of that. I thought it was a 1/4 inch. And it's not, it's 5/16. Carol said, you want me to bring the bucket out in case that's the wrong one? I said, what? I said, I'm not going to guarantee. I said, but I think it's it. I said, I might want to bet a gerbil's life on it, but I wouldn't bet mine. And sure enough, yeah, One size off. That's all right. She's gonna go get the bucket. There she is. All screwed up, good and tight. So, anyway, we'll take a look at her from down on the ground. Yeah, she came out real nice. Not upside down either. So that's good. Hello everybody, that's going to be it for the video today. I know I said I was going to weld that piece, but it's after supper. Like I say, I don't weld after supper. We spent all afternoon dealing with the plants, moving and building fires, and had to do some errands, and well, you know, before you know it, the day's burned up. But yeah, anyway, we'll try to get that welded tomorrow. Well, after supper I come down here. I got this all sandblasted and painted, and that sets on there like that. 3/8 of an inch too narrow. There's no way you're gonna compress that hood that much, I don't believe. Not with a fuel tank in there. Yeah. So the other day, it's kind of funny really. I don't believe that would ever go in there. But I might beat it in with a rubber mallet. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do, because it might have got abused. I'm gonna do some research. So I did pound it in enough to get it on, but you can see that it's a good, almost 3/8 of an inch too tall. So I'm not really sure what's going on here, what this is. If this is a different hood where it's an electric, I'm beginning to feel that there's a difference between an electric hood and a hand start hood. But I'm not positive. I'm gonna do some research tonight.